And we are live, coming to you from the Sportsplex on the beautiful campus of St Clair College. Today is the home opener for the 2022-23 men's and women's volleyball season. My name is Dan Dominguez, and I, along with the WE Digital crew, will be bringing you all the action as the 1-2 St Clair Saints play host to the 0-2 Conestoga Condors. Teams shaking hands before the game. Officials are getting into place, and we're going to be ready for action. The Saints won their first game of the season this year. They took down Boreal College. They've lost their last two, so they're looking to rebound here in the home opener. Got a late arriving crowd starting to pour in. Got the women's team over there, and there's our starting lineups. We'll start with the Condors. We've got number 7, we've got Aaron Morrison, Riley Litwiller, Walker Kalin, Nathan Van Mile, Mitchell Brubaker, Alex Crossy, and the libero to start is Jake Schuler for the Condors. There's a look at your Condors. And there's the hometown St Clair Saints. Starting lineup. Number 8, Eric Gloss. Number 9, Zach Walls. Number 11, Mark Gallipo. Nick Kwiatkowski, number 12. Number 17, Kale Wilkinson. Number 20, Jonah Sertosi. And the libero, Blake Harnedek, out of Essex, Ontario. Referees blow the whistle. We're almost ready for action. This best of 5. Libero Harnedek coming in already, and we're ready to go. Waiting for a volleyball. And here we go. So that's Kwiatkowski getting ready to serve. Number 12, he'll lead things off. 6'2" setter out of Essex, Ontario. Starts with a jump serve. Over the power, nice block. Big block from the Saints. That looked like Gallipo on the outside. Kwiatkowski back to serve. Hits it. Back row. Good dig by Harnedek. Goes weak side, free ball. Big set to the power, tipped off. Just out. Gloss just got fingertips on that hit, didn't get full power. Hit it out to the right. We're tied at 1. Good jump set there. Just off the fingertips. Didn't hit where he wanted, just out on the right side. So jump serve, service ace. Big serve there, Riley Litwiller. Gloss unable to handle it. Condors take a 2-1 lead. Big jump serve, top spin. Quick set, hit way out. Kwiatkowski tried the quick set. Litwiller back. Big top spin. Jump serve off the wall. The refs missed that. I don't know if we got a shot in the replay. That looked like it hit the pad. Unless the pad is in play, we'll find out. That got a piece of the pad. So an early 4-1 lead for the Condors. Tips off the net. Big set. Hard tip outside. Gonna be a tough play. He brings it back in. Free ball for the Saints. Another quick set. They'll give it another go after the block. Weak side. Tips off the net. To the power side. Tip. Nice dig by Harnedek. But they're unable to come up with the play. Beautiful dig by Harnedek to keep it in play. Second hitter unable to make a play. See the big hit. Beautiful set there. And the little tip just over the blockers for the point. They might go on two here. No, quick set. And it's in. The Saints get possession back and the point. So the Saints stopped a little mini run from the Condors. A little quick set. And that was number 20, Jonas Sertosi, with the quick push down over the blockers. That's close to the net. Easy point for the Saints. That's Sertosi again. Eric Gloss back for the serve, but Sertosi, a wall pushing that ball down to get the Saints back within two. The Saints down 3-5 here in the first set. High dig, quick set, in there for a spike. Nathan Van Mile. Beautiful serve. Nice bump set spike for the Condors. They take a early 6-3 lead. Left-handed tip, just in. Nice tip there. That's Cale Wilkinson. Blocker was there, just got it underneath his arm. Callan Walker on the block. Little floater, little knuckleball. Good hit from the outside from Conestoga. They get the point. Libero Harnedek back in the game. Walker Kalin now back. Goes weak side. Just in on the back baseline. The Saints get the side out. Nice back set there to the weak side. Two blockers there, but he was able to hit it over top the blockers. Doesn't get all of that jump serve. Goes to the outside. The net play. Saints get the point. The Conestoga Condors on the net. Let's get a quick look at that on the replay. Might have got the antenna, actually. Not on the net. Looks like he got the antenna. So that's where the Saints got the point. High serve way out. Gallipo unable to control the jump serve there. So the side out goes to the Condors. Back to serve. Aaron Morrison, 6-footer out of Uxbridge, Ontario. Uxbridge Secondary School, his second year. Condors lead 8-6 here in the first set. Nice quick set and spike. Number 9, Zach Walls. On the replay, the Condors have 3 blockers up there, but that quick set was able to get up and over those blocks. Goes weak side, give me a free ball. Kwiatkowski with the set, down the line. They're gonna play it on 2. Good dig there by the Saints to the outside. Tipped, and that's gonna be a point for the Saints. Big hit from Eric Gloss on the outside. Nice set there by Kwiatkowski. Giving Gloss the big hit for the point. A little float jump serve. Another free ball for the Saints. They have a little trouble with it. They're going to have to push it free. Goes to the far side. Power. No stopping that one. Riley Litwiller. 17% kill percentage this season. Saints had no chance on that one. Condors lead 9-8. There's the head coach for the Condors, Kelly McGuire, his 6th year with the team. Back row hit. In. Nice hit. That's 11, Gallipo. 2nd year out of LaSalle. As they sub out the libero. Zach Walls back to serve. 6'4" out of Amherstburg, Ontario, his second year with the team. Jump serve to the back row. Back set, weak side. Tipped off the antenna. That's going the Saints' way. Good back set. Might have got a little bit close to the antenna. Didn't even have to block. It didn't make its way over the net. So I give the Saints their first lead of the ball game. Serve just out. Big jump serve there from Walls. Just missed the back line. Harnadeck subs back in. And there's the Saints head coach, Sean Riem, his third year with the team. Pacing the sidelines. Quick set, straight down. Jonah Sartosi. There's a look at the women's team there in the crowd, cheering on the men's Saints team. Great job by the setter getting the quick set for the spike in the point. Saints lead 11-10. Big jump serve, high, bumped into the air. Goes to the power side. In there for the point, big hit. And that looks like Walker Kalin again on the outside. Kalin only hitting 11% so far early in the season. Only 2 games in for the Conestoga Condors. Big jump serve. Setter can't get to it, so the hitter's got to do it. So they got a free ball now. Hits it way out into the women's volleyball team. The dig for the Condors pushed that into the back row, so they're unable to get a solid hit on that exchange. Eric Gloss now back for the Saints. Off the referee. That's definitely out. The line judge takes one for the team. They all have a good laugh over that one. He looks no worse for wear on the screen. As our cameraman now backs up a couple steps next to me, the St. Clair's cameraman. Misplay there by the Condors gives the Saints the possession and the point. Walls comes in for the libero Harnadeck. Back into the front row. Serving from the left side, a little floater. Goes weak side, tipped into the crowd. The Saints can't corral it. They got a piece of it off the block. They went weak side, so there's only one blocker over there. Wilkinson able to get a hand on it, but not enough to slow it down for the dig. Long serve, way out of bounds past our ball boy from Nunavut. There's Ethan doing a great job on the balls over in the corner. A little jump floater. Close to the net. They tip it over. Back row makes a nice play. Quick tip. Over to Power. Big hit over this way. Harnadeck tries to dig. Unable to come up with it. Look at that on the replay. Great angle from there. Harnadeck all out dive, but that was heading for the ground. Harnadeck gets a piece, but not enough to save. Aaron Morrison back for the serve. High ball. Would have been close to the line. They play it. Quick set. Quick set and spike for the Saints. Good look at the crowd. Good crowd here at the Sportsplex. This home opening volleyball weekend. A little floater. Quick side out. Condors have the point and possession back. That was an easy set and spike for the Condors. Number 12, Brubaker. Back for the jump serve. Floats just out. Nobody touches it. Saints get the point. Substitution for the Saints, or for the Condors. Walls back for the big jump serve. Tips off the net. They get a free ball. Walls with the bump. Quick set. They keep it alive. Nice play by the Condors to keep that alive. Saints will try it again. Power, blocked again. Condors doing a good job of the net. Quick set, back again, and they're going to get the point. Beautiful rally from the Condors defense there. Saints had 3 tries to get that past them, unable to do so. So that ties the ball game up, 16 all. So Alex Crassi, 6'4", setter, unable to get over the net. And that's a side out point for the Saints. Give them a 17-16 lead here in set number 1, home opening weekend. Kwiatkowski back for the serve. Libero makes the bump. Quick set. Harnedek with the set. Big hit from Power. That's close to the net. Blocked. Nice block at the net. Eric Gloss. And that'll get a timeout. Nice job by Gloss to get up and over the tip and push that back down to give the Saints an 18-16 lead here late in set number 1. We'll take a look at the Saints bench. Some of the backups stay loose on the sidelines as the head coach. And there's the Saints record this season. 1-2, as I mentioned earlier. 2-game losing streak. Good kill rate, 10 kills per set, 8.9 assists. The blocks, 1.5, and digs, you see Harnedek getting most of those. He has 7 digs per set for the team. They'll look to get their season rebounded after winning their first one and then dropping the next 2. And we'll take a look at the Condors. They've lost their first 2 matches of the year. And across the board, 8.6, 8.3, a little bit lower than the Saints, as are the blocks and the digs. Under a block per set and 6.6 digs per set. So the Saints lead across the board stats-wise. We'll see how it goes on the court earlier in this 2022 season. And there's our youngest volleyball fan there on the screen. You have to make sure she doesn't take a spike over there on that sidelines. Kind of in the danger zone. Kwiatkowski back. Back set to the weak side. Big hit. That's number 9, Riley Litweiler. Beautiful rotation. That's a great set by Alex Crassi. Going to the weak side to their big hitter. Oh, unable to do it. That's a service ace. That ties the game at 18. The Saints unable to corral that serve. Good job by Crassi to get his team back into this ball game. Pushes back row, just out. They had a spot back there. There was a room. He just pushed it a little too long. Had space on the back row. Tough serve. That's out of bounds. Made poor contact on that serve. Tying the game at 19. The Saints' possession. That's the outside hitter, Eric Gloss, 6 foot, out at Tecumseh in his first year. Good serve. Quick set in there for the spike and the point. Nathan Van Mile. Got a substitution now. Duncan Massey coming in for the serve. Massey, 6'1", out of Lakeside, Ontario, St. Mary's High School in his first year. Little float off the net. Nice dig there. Gets it back up to the weak side. Tips it. Just misses the pancake. Beautiful tip over the blockers for the Saints point. We'll look at that one again on the replay. Beautiful dive to keep the ball alive. Nice back set there. And just tip just over 2 blockers. Tried to get in for the pancake unsuccessfully. Back live action. Big hit out the power. Just tipped off the blockers. Kwiatkowski unable to come up with the dig. So we're coming down to it now. the visiting Condors 21-20 lead here in set number 1. Nice receive of the serve. Goes back row up the middle. He might have been over the line. He was over the back row line, giving the point. We'll see if we can see that on the replay. If he steps over that back row, toe just on the line. Tough break there for the Saints. We have a timeout as the Saints drop down to 22-20 here in set number 1. Opening weekend of action at the Sportsplex on the campus of St. Clair College. We'll take a look at the West Division standings. Fanshawe on the top, 4-0. As we look down the standings, St. Clair down in 7th place, 1-2 so far this season. Conestoga all the way down on the bottom right now, 0-2 early in this season. The OCAAs will be later this season. Normally it's 6 teams making the playoffs. So they have to St. Clair will have to bump up a spot to try and get into that OCAA finals later this season. And a reminder, you can catch all the action on WeDigital.ca all season long. There's a look at the Condors women's team getting ready for action. That game will be about 20 minutes following the men's. Look at the crowd here. One-sided for the Saints. Big Saints crowd. And there's the women's team getting ready for action. A little bit of selfie action there as well. Maybe a mirror there. Working on her braids for the game. The Saints with possession. Free ball. To the power. Tipped. Blocked, but down. Unable to make the block. Walls was over there. Got it off the side of his arm. He was over there with Gallipo. Unable. Now the Saints are in trouble. They're down 3 in set number 1. We're playing the 25. Indoor volleyball rules. Off the blocker. The Saints get the point and the side out. So they have their big outside hitter Gallipo coming back. And that was Gallipo on the hit as well, off the blockers. They're going to need some good serving and defense now. Get back in this one. There's a tip. Big hit. That's going back over. Another free ball for the Condors. Quick set. Nice block, but unable to come up with it. Good defense there from Walls. Just unable to keep it in play. We have a substitution coming for the Condors. He had a good block on it, just not enough. So we have set point, our first set point. And that's a sub. Evan Kritz coming in. High toss. Good defense. They got a chance for the win. Free ball, Saints. Quick set. Saints stay alive. Condors had a little trouble with that one. They sub back in. Another nice quick set and spike. Zach Walls, the middle blocker. So Wilkinson now, important serve, down 2. Still set point. To the outside power, blocked, down for the point. And the Condors have taken set number 1, 25-22. So that's it for set number 1. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you here on WeDigital for set number 2.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
And we are back here on We Digital as set number 2 is about to begin. The Conestoga Condors took the first set 25-22, so they'll lead this best of 5. They're doing a few warm-ups, getting ready for set number 2. There's the Condors. The team switched sides. Had a big weekend of action here at the Sportsplex. Last night we had the St Clair Saint men's and women's basketball teams in action. The women beat Niagara 80-64, had control of the whole game. And the men's game following had a huge crowd with the junior Saints in the audience. They had a 20-point lead at one point. That one turned quickly as Niagara took a 6-point lead late in that game, but Shaq Price was able to lead his team back to a win, and the Saints won it 88-84 as the 5th ranked nationally ranked Saints basketball team are now 2-0 on this young season. So my name is Dan Dominguez. We're going to be bringing you set number 2. Look at the fans in the crowd. Good crowd here for home opener of the men's and women's volleyball teams of this 2022-23 season. Got a few of the stats here as well. Kwiatkowski, a lot of assists for the Saints. He had 11 assists in the first set. He did a great job. Hits, it was Gallipo, had 5 kills for the team, and we'll give you a few more of the stats as the game goes on. The Condors are going to start with the possession here in set number 2. Waiting for the officials to get into place. And we're ready for action. That's Krasse back with the serve. Way out of bounds. Opening serves. Not happy with himself on that one. Gives the Saints an early 1-0 lead. There's Kwiatkowski. Big jump serve. Could be close at the net. Point Saints. That's a tough ball to receive off the serve. And the Saints are able to get the early winner. They had 2 blockers up waiting for that one. Gallipo, one of them. Through the hands, a service ace. Kwiatkowski having a solid first set and a little bit here on a Sunday afternoon at the Sportsplex, Windsor, Ontario. Saints an early 3-0 lead. Hits that one into the net. So Conestoga's on the board. So their big hitter, Riley Litwiller, back to serve. Only 6'1" out of Cambridge, but he's been a big hit. Another serve, just out. The Saints get the ball back. Had the topspin, you see on the replay, just missed it. Foot and a half. Nice dig there. Big bump set and spike by the Condors. Can't draw it up any better than that. Libero comes out of the ball game. That's Brubaker in. Beautiful spike, Nathan Van Mile. So Van Mile back to serve now. Beautiful weak side, trailing out. They let it go, just out. Good call by the Saints defense to let that bump float just out of bounds. Substitutions again for the Saints. That was Zach Walls coming in the ball game. A little jump float. Set to the middle. Nice block by the Saints. That's Zach Walls all over that one. 6'4" middle blocker. You can see he pushed his setter up into the middle right where Walls was standing, and Walls creates the wall for the point. Goes weak side. Gets a dig on it over towards the doghouse in the Sportsplex. 6-3 Saints. Walker Kalin back. Saints unable to come up with that. A service ace for the Condors. Kalin back again. 6-4 out of Kitchener. Back row, that's going to be a free ball. Nice block. Walls unable to get it over the net, off the side of his arm. Condors point. Just a low set from the Condors. Good spike, Mitchell Brubaker. Another good serve. Tight against the net. Back row. In there for the back row hit. That's Eric Gloss coming from the back row for that point. Beautiful set from Kwiatkowski again. He's having a big set day early in this one. Floats just out of bounds on the serve. Yeah, 11 assists for Kwiatkowski in that first set. Aaron Morrison now, Uxbridge Secondary School in his second year. Big jump to the back row. Quick set. Down. Walls again for the point. Not quite a spike. He kind of pushed it down to the digger. He was unable to come up with it. You'll see that on the quick set by Kwiatkowski. Just handcuffed a defender. Saints back to serve. Libero pushes his player out of the way. That's going to be a chance for the Saints. Back row again. Big hit. They dig it. Free ball. Kwiatkowski with the set. Oh, just sets it over his head. Walls couldn't get up to retrieve that one. An error from Kwiatkowski. Condors back to serve. Handled nicely down the middle. Big power on the outside. That's number 8, Eric Gloss, their outside hitter, his first year out of Tecumseh. Beautiful set again, Kwiatkowski. Substitution. Sertosi now in the front row. Into the net, Zach Walls unable to get it over the net. Loses a point and possession. Cressy back to serve. Weak side, no blocker, but Miss hits it out of bounds. Nice set. Gallipo unable to deliver the hit from the weak side. Kind of traditional serve from the Condors. Power side, in there for the point. That's Gloss. He's only a 6-footer on the outside, but he's a good outside hitter. Let's check out that vertical. He gets up, and that ball's down for the point. Jump serve from Kwiatkowski. Weak side, blocked. Saints point. And a flex from Eric Gloss after that one. You'll see them go to the weak side. And Gloss was all over that one. Sniffed out the weak side hit. Long serve, just out. I'd like to see a look at that again on the replay. Let's see if we have that one. Just out, very close. Great shot by our wee digital camera crew. Back set again. Beautiful. That's Gloss on the outside again. Another set from Kwiatkowski. Look at that, to the weak side. 2 hitters on power, but he goes weak. Condors D has no chance on that one. 12-10 Saints. Outside, that's tight. Saints retrieve it, we got a whistle. Saints point, Condors on the net. That tight set caused the hitter just to creep in a little bit too far on the net for the point. So Gloss back again for the serve. Into the net, goes for the big power jump serve, unable to deliver. Libero comes out of the game for the Condors. Mitchell Brubaker back in. Back to serve, Nathan Van Mile. Port Elgin, 6'6" in his second year. Little jump floater, completely mishits it into the net. And he'll come out of the game after that serve for the Libero. So there's 20 Certosi. He likes serving from that left side of the court. Little knuckleball to the middle, off the blocker's hand, still in play. Power side, high dig. Kind of an odd set, straight down. That was an odd looking play from the Condors, trying to set it over his hitter's head. That's a tough play. Walls all over it. Unable to get it over the 6'4" blocker. Another knuckleball. Weak side, tough play again. Just a little bit late that time, Walls. He had it sniffed out. You can see Walls trying to get there. They had another blocker with him. That looks like Kwiatkowski with him, but just able to make the play. Set from Walls, free ball. Nice push to the power, through the hands of Walls. Conestoga point. Looked like he squeezed that right through the uprights of Zach Walls. Gloss unable to dig in the back row. Big serve, service ace. Walker Kalin. They've been averaging 1.5 service aces per set early in this season. Now two in a row. So they are over that average already this set with back-to-back service aces. And that brings them back into the ball game. We're tied at 15 now. Saints have to stop this momentum from the Condors. Back row. Oh, miscommunication there from the Saints. We'll see if they have a timeout, and they do. 3 points in a row. The Saints now trail 16 to 15. You'll see miscommunication. The setter called for help. That's Gloss and Gallipo unable to give them the help Kwiatkowski needed. So there's Coach Riem trying to settle his troops down. There's some of the stats for this season. Oh, that's from set number 1. So you can see the kills. Condor 16 to 13. An extra error there from the Saints, creating the 3-point win. Again, the assist. So the Conestoga Condors did earn that first one. 2 service aces in the first, so they had 2 this set as well. And again, they had 4 service errors, 4 into the net, and digs 10 to 9 for the Condors. So on the key stats, the Condors did lead that first set, and they came away victorious 25-22. Condors are finishing up their huddle. They have a 1-point lead. Watching all the action on WeDigital.ca. We get ready for play. Look at some of the fans in the stands here at the Sportsplex. Referee blows the ball back in action, and here we go. Good retrieval from the Saints. Kwiatkowski with the set. Big hit this way. Nice dig. That's over. Walls pushes it down. That ball's still alive. It's going to be a free ball. Free ball. That's Harnedick to Kwiatkowski. Weak side. Big hit. Nice dig. The libero. Referee whistle. That looks like number 18 with a net violation. Alex Crassi. Excellent rally there from both teams. Nice dig from the libero. Yeah, and you see 18 hitting the net for the violation to tie this at 16. Jump serve. Libero with the D. Block. Stays on the Condor side. Nice block by Walls. Walls up again. Tipped, but out of bounds in my hands. Who wants it? Referees having a discussion on that one. And that's actually going to Saints. They decided to reverse that call. So the Conestoga Condors coach wanting an explanation as the libero goes over to talk to the head referee. Doesn't look completely satisfied with their answer. Trying to listen in to see what they're discussing. Okay, he's coming to talk to the libero again. Couldn't quite see the violation. The libero working as a middleman, trying to explain. Gives the thumbs up. I don't think he's completely satisfied with the answer. You look at some of the bench players of the Condors. We're back in action. Tips it into the net. Kind of threw the momentum off that waiting. Gallipo unable to convert the serve. Substitution. That's Evan Kritz back to serve for the Condors. Kritz 6'3", out of Cambridge. His first year with the team. We're tied at 17 in set number 2. Big jump serve, just out of bounds. Good job, Mark Gallipo, to weave his way away from that one. Kritz serves it out and heads right back to the bench. Wilkinson back now for the Saints. Little floater, tight on the net. They keep it alive. That's Harnick, tipped. Free ball. They come power. Blocked. Out of bounds. We're looking for a tip. No tip. I didn't see a tip with the naked eye. We'll take a look at the replay. Stick with this through there. Yeah, I couldn't see a tip there, so that looks like a good call from the referees. Big power hit. Good dig. Unable to come up with it, Harnick. That handcuffed them, the big power hit. That was number 10, Walker Kalin again. Another substitution. Duncan Massey coming into the game to serve. Massey 6'1" out of Lakeside. Serves down the middle of the jump serve. Little floaters in there for the ace. A little miscommunication from the Saints defense there. Coach leans over to discuss with his team where he wants his players. Acting as a seventh man almost on the court. They retrieve that serve. They go power. Tipped in there for the point for the Condors. Good play by Crassi at the net. And that's going to cause a timeout for the Saints. Kind of 2 misplays in a row from the Saints D. And they lose the lead. They now trail it 20-19. Take a look at the Conestoga Condors bench. Here in the second set, OCAA action. You can catch all the action on WeDigital.ca. Go to the WeDigital YouTube page for all volleyball, basketball action for this season. We just finished up the baseball, softball season as well. And here's the upcoming webcast. We have basketball, 2 p.m. Saturday, November 12th. That's the men only, as they play the Canadore College Panthers. The next day, both teams will play. The women at 1, the men at 3 against the Mountaineers. And then on Saturday, November 17th, the Humber Hawks come to town at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So lots of action here at the Sportsplex. Come down and watch all the great action. If not, you can see it all on WeDigital.ca. So set number 2, Conestoga, 2019 lead. Floats it out of bounds. Saints get the ball back. Substitutions on both sides. Server coming in for the Saints. That's Connor O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue, his second year out of Chatham. First we've seen of him, I believe, today. Little jump floater. Quick set. In there for the spike down the middle. Nice float serve. Only one blocker for the Saints down the middle, unable to come up with it. The server's now out. Walls also comes out. 21-20. Harnedick back. Kwiatkowski to power. This way, chipped out of bounds. He had the line labeled, but that hit just tips off the net, causing it to head out of bounds. That's a big 22-20 lead now, late in set number 2. Kwiatkowski, quick set, in there for the hit. That's Sertosi down the middle with the hit. So Kwiatkowski now. They trail by 1. Back for the jump serve. Nice top spin. Good retrieval to the power side. Nice block in there for a point. We're tied up. That was Gallipo blocking on the outside. Good set and hit, but Gallipo all by himself on the wing, able to block that for the point. Another jump serve. Just into the net. Big error there for the Saints. Conestoga now leads 23-22. Another jump serve, way out of bounds. He had topspin, but that didn't have time to get down. So a couple service errors from both teams. Tie this at 23. That's Gloss back for the serve. Another jump serve. Back set to the weak side. Blocked by the Saints. They had 2 guys over there. That looked like 17. Cale Wilkinson, 6'5", that first year out of Windsor. We'll get a look at that on the replay. We're going to have a timeout. Beautiful block on the outside. They had the weak side sniffed out. Sertosi was over there to help. And the Saints take up big 24-23 lead as they will serve for set number 2. When we come back from this timeout, there's a look at the St. Clair bench. Strategizing what they're going to do with this serve to try and win this second set. Some of the other players warming up, kind of your reserves throughout. And there's a look at the Humber players. Or, excuse me, the Conestoga Condor players. Head coach done talking with them, ready to get back out there. That's Kelly McGuire, the head coach for the Condors. We still got a little bit of time on this timeout. We're getting ready for action, and we're back. So it's set point for the Saints. Eric Gloss looking to win this one. Good topspin. That's over Saints side. They got a free ball. Kwiatkowski, a quick set. In there for the spike. Sertosi spikes it down, and the Saints have won set number 2 to tie this at 1. Great job by the Saints to come back. We'll be back on WeDigital.ca, bringing you set number 3 right after this.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kiddies love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee creamy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
No. No. I never smoked any. Sure, I smoked a bit. But it was more your mom who was into it. Pot grows naturally, but it won't help you grow as a person.
Talking cannabis with your teen can be learned. Download our free brochure.
You know what? Poison ivy grows naturally, but it's not good for you, is it?
Find the answers you need at drugfreekidscanada.org.
Back here at the sports complex on the beautiful campus of St. Clair College. First set went to the Condors. Second set, the Saints come back to take it 25-23 to tie this game up. We're playing a best of 5 here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon in Windsor, Ontario. Getting ready shortly, another minute to go before we begin set number 3. There's the Saints head coach, Sean Rheum, discussing the action. We have a few of the stats from set number 2. Looking at the Condors, big game from Crassie. He's now up to 20 assists for the ball game, having a big game setting. Their hit leader, just taking a quick look, that's Callan. We've been saying his name quite a bit for the Condors. Switching over to the stats for the St. Clair Saints. Again, the assist, Kwiatkowski, 19 assists. 1 ace, 1 dig, leading the way Diggs Gallipo for the Saints. Kills, looks like Gallipo's leading the way there. Gloss has 5. Walls 4. He's been doing well on blocks as well. He's got a couple of blocks today. The stats through 2 sets. Look at the crowd in the Sportsplex getting ready for this third set. Women's Saints team still in the stands. About 20 minutes after this men's volleyball match is over, we'll have the women also taking on the Conestoga Condors. Ready for action. That's Blake Harnadeck, the libero, number 7 in green. Getting ready to sub on shortly. There's our starters for the Saints. Referees having a discussion at the table before we start set number 3. They're getting the lineups in place as the libero for Conestoga comes onto the court. That's Jake Schuler. He's out of Guelph. His 5th year with the team. And there's the Saints front line. One-sided crowd. You see all the St. Clair Saints fans over to the right side of the gym. The down referee checking the lineups as Harnadeck subs in for Walls as the libero, and we're ready to go. The Saints will serve here in set number 3 to begin this one. We're tied at 1 for this crucial set number 3. Kwiatkowski, big jump serve, would have been close out. They play it. Gonna be a tough ball from the outside. Good dig by Harnadeck. Big hit. Point Saints. That's Sertosi down the middle. Big number 20. 6'6" out of Bell River, Ontario. His 2nd year. Nice quick set by Kwiatkowski as he heads back to the back row to serve. Off the net. Point Conestoga, 1-1. Take a look at the front line from the Conestoga Condors getting ready. Nice serve, tight. Nice tip by Sertosi again. The retrieval of the serve brought that one tight to the net. Great job of Kwiatkowski to bring it back to Sertosi, and Sertosi pushes it down for the point. Gloss, big hit, off his hand, service ace. Big serve by Eric Gloss. That one might have been close to out, but the libero couldn't get out of the way of that one. Another big serve. Libero makes the play to the power side, hits it. Rally at the net, tipped again. A little miscommunication from the Saints. No man's land. Free ball Saints. Kwiatkowski, weak side. In there for the hit. Kind of a crazy rally. Guys diving all over the place on that one. And the Saints able to take control and bang it down for the point. Back row. Tries to bring it to the front. Free ball Saints. A little miscommunication. Off the net. Still alive. Weak side. Kwiatkowski, quick set. Kwiatkowski again. Another quick set. This time Sertosi hits it into the net. He tried to go back to back. Looks like Sertosi a little bit out of gas on that one. Couldn't get up quick enough to put that ball down. Condors back with a serve. Floater just out. Tries to knuckle that one to the back corner. Unable to do so. We got Walls coming in for Harnedek. Libero as well coming in for the Condors. That's Schuler, number 1. Little jump serve. Sertosi comes out of the game to get a breath. Harnedek back in. Serve into the net. Walker Kalen unable to convert the serve. Ball goes quickly back to the Saints. Gallipo now prepares for his serve. Big jump serve, top spin, quick set, just in there. Couple of guys, Wilkinson couldn't come up with that. Harnedek with the dive, unable to convert. And the side out goes to the Condors. Morrison back to serve for Conestoga. His second year with the team. Big jump serve, handled well. Right back, tipped way out. He's going to the bench. That's going to be a tough play from there. Doesn't get it over the net. Nice effort from Condors. Trying to manage their bench. Knocking a couple chairs over. The Saints get the point. 2 plays into the bench, unable to get it over the net. The Saints get the point and possession. Tipped off the net, the serve. Goes power. Good block. Harnedek with the dig. Pushed. Free ball. Back to power, tipped. Waiting for it is 11. Back to power, Gloss with the tip. That's free ball Saints. Tight on the net. Weak side, back row. Big hit from the back row. Mark Gallipo comes flying in from the back row as the fans give him a big applause for that one. Watch him come flying from the back row. And just eats up the libero Schuler there. Little jump float. Just out. Ooh, that's really close. Oh, that got line. Yeah, that got line. referees missed that call. To the power side, blocked. So that was a big momentum turn with that missed call. Couple in a row. Gloss with the hit. Didn't have his feet underneath him on that hit, so he didn't get much on it. Tough serve, nice tip. Beautiful play by Kwiatkowski. It was a nice serve. Look at the serve, but Kwiatkowski on the ball, able to tip it before the blockers were prepared. Walls back for the jump. Quick set down the middle. Walls can't handle it. Big hit from Van Mile, number 11 for the Condors. Krasse back to serve. Little traditional serve to the back row. Tough set. Good job by Gloss to go up and get it, but that's going to cost the Saints. Oh, they rebound. Back set, weak side, back row, in there. Nice job from Gallipo again. Coming weak side, back row. Looks like Gloss got the tip. Another great set by Kwiatkowski and the big hit. Over 2 blockers on the weak side. Big, way out of bounds on the serve. A little bit too much there from Kwiatkowski. Having a strong game for the Saints. Back to serve, Litwiller. Big tip off the net. Back row set. Bumps it to the front, to the middle. Go. Saints are there. Tipped. Libero digs it. Nobody in the back row right now for, oh, net call. Looks like the Saints are on the net. Looked like it was Certosi they're calling on the net. Try and get a better look at this one. Ooh. Oh, no, it looked like it was Gloss over on the far side. Just misses out on the serve. Gloss will go back to serve. He wants a new ball from the ball boy. Saints lead 11-9 here in set number 3. Both teams have a set served into the net. Conestoga gets the ball back. That's Nathan Van Mile back to serve. Little floater. Kwiatkowski with the set. Back to power. Hits it. No tip. Straight out. Wilkinson, little too much on that. Didn't get a good angle on the hit. Good job by the front row of the Conestoga Condors. Little floater. Back set, weak side. Tipped out of bounds. Nice hit. That's Gallipo again on that weak side. Beautiful back set from Kwiatkowski onto the weak side. And here comes Certosi over from the left side again. Little floater. Power side. That doesn't get over the net. No. Point Saints. A little miscommunication from the Condors. They didn't have a hitter ready for that one. And that cost them a point. 18 with the set. He'll try it again. Quick set down the middle. Off the monitor. Not my fault if it breaks, Owen. Oh, it's broken. I want that on record. Not my fault, Dom. Yeah. Kwiatkowski gets the point. Putting the phone in my pocket now, protect that. Saints have possession. Big hit from the outside, high up in the gym. Big hit from the outside, misses out of bounds. Saints point. And the Saints lead at 15-12. Quick push from the Conestoga, unsuccessful. Outside, whistle. Oh, double hit from the Saints. Yeah, he mishit the set. That was 11. Gallipo on the double hit. Conestoga back with the serve. Doesn't get all of that one. Conestoga's got a free one. Good block from the Saints. Kwiatkowski, big hit, misses out of bounds again. No tip. Point Conestoga. That's 2 in a row Wilkinson's kind of mishit and hit long out of bounds. Aaron Morrison back with the serve. Goes back again, this time successful on the spike for the point. The Saints get the side out. So they go 3 in a row to Wilkinson. This time he's able to hit it off the blocker to get the side out point. He promptly serves that right into the net. Substitution for the libero on the Conestoga side, and we got a traditional sub. Duncan Massey coming into the game for Lyle Gradanis. Tips a serve off the net, tight. Good play there by the setter, Kwiatkowski. A little miscommunication there. Looks like a free ball for the Saints. Kwiatkowski, oh, he pushes it. Goes weak side back row. Still in play. Nice block. It's still alive. That's a free ball. Saints celebrate a little early there. Kwiatkowski. Nice set. Walls with the point. Big point for the Saints. The crowd enjoying that rally. We'll get another look at it. Good job by Conestoga to keep it alive. Hardnick to Kwiatkowski to Walls for the point. Back row, tough ball. That's going to be a free ball, Saints. Kwiatkowski with the set. Big hit down the middle. Number 20, Jonah Sertosi, the big 6'6" out of Bell River, Ontario in his second year. Good quick set down the middle from Kwiatkowski. Walls mishits the serve. Looks down at his hand in disbelief as he comes out of the game for the libero. Conestoga back to serve. Oh, miss played by Gloss. Looked like he might have taken that off the forehead. I think he was anticipating a tip off the net, but did not get it. Oh, another ace. Saints are going to need a timeout here, I think. We'll see. The head coach wanders over to the court. No timeout. We're tied at 18. Another floater. See if the Saints can rebound. Gloss comes with the power hit to give the Saints the side out and the lead, 19-18 here in set number 3. Kwiatkowski back for the serve. Little jump float. Quick set. In there for the spike. That's Nathan Van Mile again. Crassie getting a lot of sets for Conestoga. There's number 18 with that quick set to one of the outside hitters. Litwiller now. Back for the serve. Big jump serve. Back row to Harnadeck. That's going to be a tough retrieval. Conestoga keeps it alive. Gloss. Kwiatkowski, big hit. Harnedick there for the D. Weak side. High ball to the back row. Gonna be a tough one. He's there for the wall. That's Gloss. Assisted over there by Sertosi. Looked like Gloss got a piece of that one. Substitution. Let's see that block on the outside. Two big walls up there. Another flex from Gloss with the block. Big jump serve from Gloss. Back set. Just out of bounds. No touch. Saints point. Gloss a back for the serve. They lead at 21-19. Nice serve. Just misses down the sidelines, out of bounds. Conestoga with the point. Substitution. That's Trent Freedy in for the serve. Out of Waterloo, 6'1", his first year with the program. That's free ball. Oh, he hits it way out of bounds. An unforced error. Huge point for the Saints. That's Evan Kritz missed hitting the ball for Conestoga. Big momentum shift now for the Saints. As Sertosi heads back down the left side for his serve. Floater over to the right, hits it way out of bounds through the doghouse as he heads to the bench. So the Saints lead 22-21 here, coming down to it in set number 3. Top spin serve. Kwiatkowski, weak side, big power hit, straight down from Mark Gallipo. Gallipo with the big point. The Saints take a 23-21 lead. Beautiful back set again from Kwiatkowski to the weak side. Only one blocker there. Nothing he can do. Crassi, the quick set, tipped, but down for the point for Conestoga. (23-22), Saints lead it. Evan Kritz back for the serve. 6'3" out of Cambridge. Big jump serve, hooks it way out of bounds. The Saints will now have set point. Unforced errors from Kritz a couple times this set. Hitting 2 into the stands here at the Sportsplex. Set point. The crowd making some noise. Wilkinson back, tipped. Conestoga with the side out to stay alive. 24-23, Saints lead it. On defense for set point. Great honest, back for the serve. Little jump float. Kwiatkowski to walls, tip, back row, free ball. Crassi with the set, big hit, nice dig by Harnedick. Kloss for the win. Quick set, out of bounds, Saints win, 25-23. Excellent rally there on set point. The Saints are victorious, and the crowd gives their Saints a huge applause. So we're through 3 sets here at the Sportsplex. The St Clair Saints lead the Conestoga Condors 2-1. We'll be back shortly here on We Digital.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
big breath, for every little breath, and for every breath in between. Ontario Power Generation is committed to keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
And we're back here at the Sportsplex on the beautiful campus of St. Clair College, getting ready for set number 4. The Saints lead at 2-1. They dropped the first set 25-22, but rebounded nicely, winning sets 2 and 3, 25-23. There's some of our stats. The kills are almost even in this last set. 23-22 on the kills, assists even as well. So it's an even match, and the scores have shown that as well. Conestoga has a slight lead in digs, but look at those blocks, 5 blocks to 1 for the St. Clair Saints. And that was the difference in that third set. So we'll see what the fourth set has for us. We're getting ready for the next action. I have a few of the stats here for you. Kwiatkowski has been the man. He has 30 assists in this ball game. So he's having a great game. Looking at the kills, they've been going to Gallipo quite a bit. He has 24 attempts, and we're looking at 12 kills through 2 sets. Gloss doing well on the outside. He has 6. We're ready for action here in set number 4. Gloss with a quick one, tight one. Good play by Harnedick. Gloss from the outside, blocked out of bounds. Point for the Saints. A little miscommunication early in that point, but the Saints rebound. Reminder, it's a best of 5, so the Saints are looking to win this one. If they can get their third one, they'll take the match. Nice jump serve. Crassi with the set. Big point from Conestoga. Crassi's been leading the way with 26 assists for the Condors. Callan, their leading hitter, he has 8 kills. Jump serve way out of bounds. So the Saints get the ball right back with the 2-1 lead. And that's Gloss back for the serve. That's a free ball for the Saints. Kwiatkowski backs that to weak side. Good dig into the stands, brings it back. They're going to have to get it past the antenna here. We'll see what the referee, he looks at it. They're looking around. The Saints still get the point. Good job by the Saints to take a 3-1 lead. Just made it on the inside of the antenna. Kwiatkowski with the back set. And that was 11 Gallipo on the weak side again. Crassi with the set. Blocked. In for the point. Right in front of our vantage point. Great block by the Saints. Can't see it on the screen, but trust me, it was in. Gloss back, jump serve. Tight on the net. Nice play by Crassi to bring it back to his hitter for the big hit. That's Van Mile. That's a tough play from the setter. Almost bringing it back from the St. Clair side and also having to worry about not lifting that ball as well. Into the net. So the Saints get the ball right back on the service error. He comes out of the game for the libero. That's Schuler back in. Sertosi on the float. Ooh, misplayed by Condors. Nice block. The wall, down the middle. Zach Walls. Little jump floater from Sertosi. Weak side. Way into the upper deck. Back into play. Almost off the referee. A little rebound action here at the Sportsplex from the upper deck. Jump serve from the Condors. Nice serve. Quick set. Nice play. Set play there from Krajkowski to Walls for the point. You'll see that directional set. And great job, Walls redirecting it down. Little top spin. Number 7 on the outside. Good dig by Harnedick. Big hit, down for the point. That's Wilkinson with the kill. Big number 17, 6'5", out of Windsor, Ontario in his first year. Sounds like we have a timeout. 8-3 lead. And the Condors need a timeout in set number 4. So it looks like the overall numbers, 82 attempts, but look at the kills, 35-29. That might just be in set number 3. The assists, 33-27. A few more extra service errors, 17. A lot of aces for the Condors, 10-2. They've been out serving the Saints. But the big stat that I see is the blocks, 7-3. Walls leading the way. Eric Gloss has a couple as well. Diggs pretty even at 31-27. But the biggest, most important stat is the Saints lead 2-1 here in set number 4. And they also have a 5-point lead, 8-3. The Condors coaching staff is done with their team as the players talk amongst themselves. They try and rebound in set number 4. Schuler, the libero, leading the charge. And the referee's ready to blow the ball back into action. And here we go. Gallipo back. Gallipo comes in for the big jump. Doesn't give it 100%. Gets it over, though. Blocked by Walls. Nice pancake. Free ball. That was Harnett. Oh, misplayed. That is out. Misplayed by the Condors. Great pancake there by Harnedick to keep that ball alive for the Saints. There's number 7 there in green, the libero. Tipped off the net. Crassi, oh, nice play, but they had it sniffed out. That's Harnedick again, having himself a set. Just out of bounds. Another great play by Harnedick. They're unable to convert. Harnedick, a fine baseball player, coached against him back in the Leamington versus Essex days. He was an excellent catcher. Walls, they keep it in play. Big hit from the outside. Libero bumps it up. Back row hit. That's going way deep. Gloss is back there. Free ball. Back row to Crassi. Tight to the net. Free ball Saints. Harnedick to Kwiatkowski. Walls into the stands. Unable to make the play. The Saints get the point. Kind of a crazy rally there. Miscommunication, ball's getting tipped all over the place. We'll take a look at this final replay. That set tight to the net gave the Saints the free ball. And Walls able to get it over quickly. Crassi unable to retrieve. So there's Crassi with the set to the power. Nice block there. That looked like number 12, Kwiatkowski. The star setter gets up there big with the block. Little jump float. Krasi up the middle. Nice dig by Harnedick. Outside, lefty. Libero keeps it in play. Krasi jump set. Free ball. Harnedick again. Quick jump. That's coming my way again. That's a point, Saints. Great defense by Harnedick in this fourth set. We got a substitution for the Condors. A couple players hustling in. They get their substitutions in order. Wholesale changes as they trail at 12-4. And we're getting a rotation check. They had 3 players come in, so they want to make sure they're in the right order for this next serve by the Saints. As the down referee has the lineup card. Everything looks good. He puts the ball back into play, and we're ready to go. That's Wilkinson back to serve. Saints lead 12-4 here in set number 4. Little jump float. Krasi down the middle, doesn't get all of it. Has to bump set, back row. Crawls over the net. I'll have to get a replay of that one. That one doesn't look like it was going to get over the net, but the topspin just crawled it over the net. Let's see if we stick with it here for a second. Nice power hit for the point. Good job on the replay. Harnedick with the dig. Outside power to Gloss, tough angle, but in there for the point, and he flexes for the 13-4 lead. That was a tough angle for Gloss. He came from way outside, had to deal with the antenna, but was able to get it past the 2 blockers and down for the point. Jump serve, tight to the net, jump set, tip. That's the wall again. Zach Walls. So the Saints are in a commanding 15-4 lead here in set number 4. Little jump floater down the middle to Libero. Outside hit, another block off his head. The Libero unable to melon that one over the net. The Saints with another point. Blocks it right off the forehead. Wilkinson wearing out that right arm serving. Tight to the net. Muscles it down. Krasi able to out-muscle Gloss on that one. So the Conestoga Condors get a much-needed side out. They trail it 16-5 in a must-win game for them. Tipped into the net. Quick side out. They get the side out, and with an error serve, gives the ball right back to the Saints. They now lead it 17-5. That's Zach Walls from Amherstburg, Ontario. Back to serve. Big jump serve. Nice power serve. Krasi over the set. Down the middle. Tight. Nice block. Tight to the net again. Saints have it. And the ball is down. The Saints have the point. Good job by Libero Schuler trying to get that one. Unable to come up with it. Nice play all around by the Saints. Big hit by 20 Sertosi to get it down. Tips off the net. Nice serve by Walls. Krasi with the set to the power. Off the blocker. Point for Conestoga. They got a bit of a block on that one, but unable to find the line after the block. So Conestoga trails big. They're going to have to have a comeback. Krasi with the serve. Kwiatkowski with the back set, back row. No tip. They're discussing it. They're calling point for the Saints. Oh, it could have been a double hit they're calling. Couldn't see it on the replay. Must have said he got a finger on that one. Saints serve that one into the net, giving the ball right back to Conestoga. That's Evan Kritz back again, 6'3" out of Cambridge. Running floater. Harnedick there, quick set. That's a free ball. Kwiatkowski back set. Big hit, Gloss hits it way out of bounds. Fan coming into the Sportsplex had to dodge that ball. (19-8). Saints lead in set number 4. Another running floater. Harnedick to Kwiatkowski. Tight push. Free ball Saints. Down the middle. That's going to be another free. Harnedick. Outside. They're scrambling. Someone's on the net. Looks like they call Saints ball, Saints point. Oh, off the antenna for the point. Nice block down the middle. Sertosi with the big wall up the middle. Good job by Sertosi to keep possession and the point. 21-8 lead. Gloss back for the jump serve. Big serve, tight to the net. Cross. Tough. It screeps over. And Conestoga into the net. That's going to be another point for the Saints. So the Saints now lead at 22-8. This one's now a rout. Gloss trying to finish these last 3 points out. High into the Sportsplex. Harnedick keeps it alive. Kwiatkowski, tough angle. Free ball. Harnedick takes charge. In there for the hit. Good kill by Gallipo. Defensive specialist Harnedick having an excellent fourth set. Saints are now 2 points away from victory. Gloss back. Big to the back row. Schuler with the hit. Nice dig, unable to come up with it. Nice effort by Harnedick, but unable to succeed. Side out. So the Conestoga Condors have a massive comeback here in set number 4. Van Mile back to serve. Little floater. Kwiatkowski over to Power. It's in there for the point. The Saints now have match point. Substitution for the Saints. Vaughn Smith getting into the game. Looking for the winning serve. He's out of Stony Creek in his second year. Little jump float. Back row. Crossy at the set. Quick set. In there for a point. Saints unable to convert. Vaughn Smith quickly out of the ball game. They bring back the defense with Walls and Harnedick. Still match point. Kwiatkowski to Walls, back row, just misses. Walls called for that quick set. You can see him shout over to Kwiatkowski, just pushes it back row, just a little bit too much on it. So 24-11, still match point for the Saints. Running, way out of bounds, and that's the game. The Saints win that one, 25-11. They win the match 3-1, and the St Clair Saints have won this one. The Saints now improve to 2-2. The Conestoga Condors fall to 0-3 on this early season in the West Division. My name is Dan Dominguez. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to remind you, in about 20-25 minutes, the women will be getting ready to take play action here for volleyball action at the Sportsplex. We hope you can tune in. We'll be back here on We Digital.